Stage 1 tanks pressing for flight.
T-minus 15 seconds, stand by for terminal count. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ignition, liftoff.
Power and telemetry nominal.
And you see on your screen we have had successful liftoff of Falcon 9 carrying Zuma. We have cleared the tower, so we're now coming up on 2 events that is going supersonic and max Q. Now, maximum aerodynamic pressure is when we are at the point of maximum stress on the vehicle. From that point on, we're going through thinner and thinner atmosphere, so stress will continually decrease. And we've just passed max Q, so again, that means that as we ascend higher and higher, the atmosphere is thinner, and we do not need to have as much stress on the vehicle. Now, we're going to go through 4 events here in rapid succession, and those are in order: MECO, stage separation, SES-1, and the boost backburn. Now, MECO stands for main engine cutoff. That's when the first stage stops firing. There follows stage separation, when first and second stage depart from each other. SES-1 is the 3rd event. That stands for second engine start. That's when second stage begins firing. And then the 4th event in that sequence is the boost backburn. That's when first stage begins firing again to start its trajectory back to landing zone 1. Now that sequence will occur at about 15 seconds in duration, starting about 15 seconds from now.
Oh, 7, this is RC on countdown. Please, relinquish control of the camera, please.
Roger. States have confirmed.
Stage 1 has entered its flight.
Now we've had successful confirmation of, again, MECO, stage separation, second engine start, and the boost backburn. Next major milestone is fairing separation. That should occur any second now. We're not going to show video coverage of it, but we will confirm that the fairings have separated, meaning that Zuma and second stage are the only vehicles continuing on to their final orbit.
Stage 1 boost back shutdown.
All right, so we'll address the fairing deployment here in a second once we have more information, but for now, we're going to shift our transition back to the focus on the secondary mission, which is the landing and recovery of the first stage. Now, it is nighttime, so we're looking at a black screen, but we should be able to see some burning of the second and third burns here in the landing sequence. Quick sidebar, we did get successful confirmation that the fairings did deploy. So the primary mission has concluded up to this point successfully, and now Zuma and second stage are continuing on to their final orbit. So we will focus back to the secondary mission now, which is this 3-burn phase of the landing of the first stage. Now, we already saw the boost back burn and got confirmation of that. The 2 remaining burns are the re-entry burn and the landing burn. Now the second is the re-entry burn, and that is solely intended to decelerate the vehicle so that we go through the atmosphere subject to as little stress as possible. As I mentioned earlier, heat and pressure can accumulate. That thermal stress is very severe. As you go through the denser and denser atmosphere, you want to be going as slowly as possible. So we perform a re-entry burn just prior and during re-entry so that we have as little stress as possible on the vehicle. Now that will happen at about T plus 6 minutes and 17 seconds, and that re-entry burn will last for about 15 seconds. We'll tune into that.
Stage 1 entry burn has started. And stage 1 entry burn shut down.
And as you just heard and saw, we had successful startup and shutdown of the re-entry burn, the second of 3 burns in the phase to get back to landing zone 1. Now the third and final one, as it is self-named, is the landing burn. This one lasts a little bit longer. It's about 17 seconds in duration. It's coming up in about 30 seconds. We should get pretty good footage of it coming down from the top of the screen. And again, that's a 17-second burn. So the legs deploy and we touch down on the surface of landing zone 1 here in this attempt.
Stage 1 is transonic. Stage 1 landing burn has started. Landing legs have deployed. LZ1, Falcon is landing. Landing operator movement procedure 11.100 on RCR1 and red 2.